We are live. 9:53. Yeah, I could see this hourly candle open like this. Can fill in this wick or liquidate this wick. Then we can start having a wick right here. And then it can pretty much flip to the downside. That's how I'm seeing here right now. As I'm adapting to the markets. We only have 5 minutes left in the market, so as of right now it's rejecting this resistance, so it's probably gonna open same thing as how I envision it. It's gonna open like this, go up, build a wick, bang, and then we can try to flip for a CRT. Alright, I'm gonna see. We'll see. Pause this for now. I'm gonna continue this. Alright, now it's 10. We have this current candle right here, and I'm looking at the 1 hour candle first. Would you look at this? It opened around where I'm estimating it to open, and would you look at this? Trying to fill in the gap first, like this. It's gonna go up, probably liquidate this, then we can potentially go down. Reactions. What does this have? 10. Let's see where it goes though. It's still on the premium from this to this high. As we can see, we didn't even tap 50% yet. We're still on the premium side, and we are retracing on that. Fill in this 1 hour wick, and if we can liquidate this 1 hour wick and give us a volume of manipulation, and then we could try to seek the downside, right? So I'm just gonna wait for at least any movements right now. I don't want to rush anything, but now this is the time where I could observe. Volume is key. It's very important to know your macros as well. Like macros, what I mean by macro is 10 to 15 minute before and after hourly candle, because that's where usually most volume is. So 9:45 to 9:15, or even 9:50 to 10:15, those are the macro times that you should be paying attention at, because if you're not paying attention at those times or kill zones, that's when volume starts coming in. And if you observe, it does the same thing every single day, or not every single day, every time I trade Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Sometimes it doesn't do it on Friday. So these are the most probable times to trade. So make sure you can do that. It's building a wick right now, upside wick. See, this is the 1 hour wick right here. Consequent encroachment CE, 50% of this wick. That's a consequent encroachment. So every time it taps to the 5% or 50% of that wick, it gives us supply pressure. And if it does liquidate, that would be even better. Target liquidity to this wick. So initially, this can be our manipulation. I'm gonna put this as blue so you guys can see, or no, light blue. There you go. And from this high to this low as well, I could see this go to the 50%, or if it does go over 50%, we have this 62% giving us as well supply area. So I'm just stacking confluences for my own understanding. You don't need to really do that, but like for me, just to understand why is it going there, it's more precise. But price action, rejections, and how you see price from the higher time frame is gonna dictate whether that's gonna go down, or gonna dictate the sense of your direction. 10:08. 3 minutes. We liquidate this 15-minute candle. Manipulation. 5 minutes. If there's any more volume for it to liquidate the top wick of this hourly candle, I want to see this liquidate. We need some sort of liquidity before it needs to go down. So we're gonna stay patient here, guys. Stay patient. 10:15, around that. Liquidate, bro. 1 hour demand right here. Alright, this thing sweep the liquidity of the last hourly candle. Let's see if it slows down or there's a volume candle. So that's my confirmation. If it's slowing down or if there's still volume. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna start looking for a CISD. Break up this candle. Alright, I'm gonna enter off this CISD 72. It's my stop loss. I could target all the way here initially for the flip. Stop loss just right above this supply area. Let's see if we can top with this top tick. That'll be sick. TP1 can be this gap right here. TP1 can be this gap. TP2 can be this low. You can take partials off that. This loses, I think this might be it for my trade. We'll see though. 1019. But this is why I like putting my stop loss on protected highs like this, because once again, like, I can go back, but then this is my true invalidation. If it breaks that, it's a supply area, so if it does break it, well then there's more volume, there's more buyers. But then if I see that there's still sellers that's coming in, well then I'm still intact with my stop loss, right? So I'll just target like TP2 or this gap right here as my full TP. Let's just wait 5 minutes. We're doing an engulfing candle. Well, not yet, it didn't break the last candle yet, so once it breaks I could see this go all the way down to this gap, at least to our target. Bro, just sell off, bro. So I'm gonna trail this. Once I start seeing some sort of large volume, I'm gonna put my stop loss right above here. But as of right now, if this sell off all the way down, well then that would be cool as well. TP1 about to get hit as well, so make sure you guys manage your risk. Keep trailing your stop loss. I'm just gonna trail my stop loss right above this 5-minute wick, and then we got this 5-minute wick is also the 15-minute wick, so that'll be cool. This is a good target. Not gonna change it too much. 3, 1. Volume, bro. Where's the volume, bro? Oh, this is live as well. Recording this live. If we win, that would be cool. If we lose, that would be cool. Manage my risk. I'm gonna put my stop loss here. Keep trailing it, because like this thing, I don't like how it's rejecting like that. So I'm gonna put it closer. So if we do get invalidated, well then that'll be it for my trade. If this continues to the downside, well then that'll be cool as well. Consolidating again. Don't tell me this thing is just gonna range. Alright, there you go. This thing stopped me out. I don't think I'm gonna trade again. We'll see though. What else can I find here? 15-minute. Let's see if we liquidate this all the way here. What time is it? 10:26. So this trade gets stopped out. It might be a fake out though. We'll see. If I still see this range, well then cool. I'm not gonna go back in the market. It's too risky for a long. That's the thing. Supply area, CE. Let's see what 1030 gives us, because 1030 it can just rush in and take this out. Then we can initially get ourselves some liquidity, and then if we do break the structure to the downside, we can probably get another trade. Right now it's 10:28, so give it 1 minute and 37 seconds. We'll pause this. Oh, I didn't even record that. That's crazy. But anyways, for the YouTube, we are on a second trade. We enter off as inverse fair value gap and CISD, and now we're selling off to our TP1, which is 40.62, and it's also a support and resistance zone. If it just flush through all the way down, well then I don't think it's gonna respect this support. But if it gives us rejection, well then that's cool as well. It's gonna try to retrace. But if more volume come in, and start seeing just sell off from here. I'm already up like 700 on my live. I'm up for funded, same thing, same entries for everything, just copy trading everything. So there's gonna be a big sell-off here anytime soon. Once it starts breaking this, you can reach 62, at least 62. So I'm gonna put my stop loss to break even. I could target 70 as well. It's TP2. TP1 got hit already, so you get I told you guys to start taking out positions because it can reject from here, but I can see volume starts still go down. TP2 can be like 40.59. We'll see. These are a lot of low resistance liquidity down here, so that's why I'm still anticipating for this to go down all the way down initially. If we can capture that, that would be insane. I could hold it from there. So initially on a higher time frame as well, like we haven't reached 62%, 40.32. I didn't even use market AI yet, so that's crazy. I've been just basing out price action. It's bullish. You guys can see it's bullish. But once again, we are on a premium. I trust what price action is giving me. We are pretty bullish, but if we don't start rejecting now, well then I'm still trying to see what type of retracement can give us. But it starts flushing, well then I'm just looking forward to that sell off. There's a gap right here in the 50% as well, so I'm gotta be careful of this. 10:43. Hopefully you guys took out some position in TP1. That would be nice. Right now we are tapping into the 5-minute gap, so this thing can still retrace before it goes down. Also on the 3-minute we don't have a bottom wick, so we'll see about that. There's only two meanings on that. If there's no bottom wick, there's a lot of volume, and then if it starts rejecting, it can initially be a target liquidity. No way. 10:45, 5 minutes. If it respects this gap on the 3-minute, we have a 3-minute gap right here. This is a long trade, holy. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this one. So it got tagged out. There's an impulse candle just that went up. I scaled in, put my last positions on break even, scaled in for a small lot, and then I put it on my stop loss right on where I used to, where my last position was. And then, so hopefully you guys learned something, and we'll come back on Thursday. All right, I'll see you guys. If anything, I'll see you guys in Asian session. Peace out.